Hey folks, Frank the Character coming at you. Doing a quick review on the XP-01. This is the add-on Devastator set. It's the complete set, as opposed to the Crazy Devi where you had to get the separate packages. This was actually the extent of me doing the Crazy Devi, just the weights to give it some more height and everything like that. But when this set came out, I got it at robotkingdom.com. I think it was like $30 or $40 use on those. 50-50 feelings on this set, and I'll tell you why. The good parts is it looks like it's blue on the camera, but it is a bright purple, so it really, really, really nice job on the color and everything like that. You got the box, which is a hard, it's not nothing, nothing thin or cheap that you would get like usually like the fan project packaging. Hard box, cardboard. Then for the actual inside pieces, you get this, which is the foam. I have the old pieces in there, but that's where the main neck piece went. The head went there. The barrel went there. The long gun, the forearms there and there. The leg pieces, the shield, and the little waist piece. And in addition to that, you got the instructions, which really was very, very brief. English also on the bottom and everything like that. And you got the poster, which is pretty nice if you want to frame it or anything like that. Oh, and also it came with a bio card. Really nicely done. So, with that said, let me break down the goods and the bads. First off, and honestly, looking at the set and reviews that I have watched on the Crazy Devis, this set, like especially with the arms and the fingers, look exactly the same as Crazy Devi. With the forearms, just to give you an idea. I want to knock them over, but same way. And I don't know if you heard something drop. It suffers from the same problem as the Crazy Devis. The fingers tips come off. And what's odd is like you'll put the finger back, the fingertip, and you'll hear a light click, but then it easily comes out when you try to close him. Close the fist. That's pretty much that. The barrel was no problem taking off. You have to be very delicate of pulling this piece and that piece away so they they pop out. But then putting this one in, they played it smart and didn't keep like that piece there on the green one. Just to show you on mine, or I should say on... Oh, and this is a G1. This is actually the Devastator that I got as a kid. This is a G1. It's not a knockoff. This is truly a G1. But as you can see, the tips, small there, but this was the long piece that went into there. So they played it cool with this and made them both small so they don't pop out. It stays pretty sturdy. So that's pretty cool on that. Height-wise, and I got this where the legs are fully, he's not leaning or anything like that. So he's straight up there. So not too bad on that. Give you height. Give you an idea from the head. It's about 8 3/4 head height. If you're doing shoulder height, it's 9. Shoulder height is 9.5 if you have the, that piece up. So, not too bad. Does add some height to it. That's another good thing. In reference to the arms, it does click. Adds some weight to it, but still it can hold up and stay up. It isn't flimsy or anything like that on that one. On this, yeah, not too bad. Going up one more click. Yeah, at that point, it pretty much stays right there. Also, keeping the gun on this guy, yeah, no. I noticed that the gun holds better here because these fingers actually close pretty well. But on this hand, they're loose. Like the gun will constantly come out. And I don't know if you can see, but you know, on some action figures or what the case may be, you got those little clear rubber bands. I put them on him. I put it on this fist, so the fingers will actually stay closed. Because I have it going around. I don't know if you can see, going up there and around, so it stays in place. That's the only way I can get for the gun to stay on. Because the fingertips, again, if I put these out, they would all fall off. And you know what? Just give you an idea. Let me take his fist out. Hopefully he doesn't pop. If I open up the fists, see, let's wait. It's tough here. Not tough, but you know, sturdy. Let's see. This one came out. Now I look like an asshole. Well, this came out. On the other hand, I'm telling you, yeah. You stay off. If you take the fist out, you know, as you can see, I had to put those rubber bands there. The fist looks just like a Crazy Debbie fist. On his own, but he also adopted the same issues that were with the fist from Cave. Now I'm gonna look like an ass. Watch, it doesn't happen, but see, you try to close the fists. There, you're trying to close them, and they pop right out. So, and what's odd is, and again, I don't know if you could see it. See those little stress marks there? That came with it. I didn't do that. That was actually like that. And you can see, yeah, see there's another, it's got the same issues that I've seen from the videos. And you can see, like, these are flimsy. The bottom two are tough, the top two are flimsy, and you need those to hold on to the fist. If you have the means, I've always saved these. Save the rubber bands, do it around, and then have it hold on to the gun a lot better. Also, the gun, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a silencer, so you got a little machine gun, and then you put the silencer on, I guess. So that's that. I do like the light, but if you notice, it's only lighting on, like, his one side. So I may take it apart and move center of the eye a little bit better, or maybe, I don't know if there's any reflectiveness. I may put like a little bit of aluminum foil so at least it reflects throughout his whole visor. And it's a small switch in the back. This stays on pretty well. No issues with that. This guy is constantly coming off. He'll go in, but if you move him the wrong way, he'll come, you know. I don't know if there's anything you could remediate for that. I don't know. I've heard some people, they'll put like maybe like nail polish on the tip, let it dry, and then it just gives it a little bit more of a friction to pop in there. The other issue is, same situation with this. This is where the, what do you call it, dump truck connects to that. As you can see, it's a lot of movement. It can easily come off. Same situation, I would say the tab that's on here, do a little nail polish, let it dry so it gives more friction to fit into the slot there. This is actually a dream. These actually worked really well. On the Crazy Devies, I don't know if any of you had the problem trying to connect it to that piece here or here, pretty much this one here. Always felt I was going to break either the tab or break it off because it was such a snug fit. I thought I was going to break the thing, and I thought I was going to break it when I was trying to take it off. These actually slip comfortably on. and stay on. And that I'm really happy about. Sure, whatever case may be. On the bulldozer, like I said, as you can see, it just got the grooves. That's slide. So it's just a little better. It just slides there. Nothing that's clicking like a tab that's going to ruin the back where they normally connected. You do it from the top. And then here, it just comes right off. Doesn't ruin the, the decals, and pops right on. And again, this has like that. It's got like that. You could do a split on this guy. Bends there. And bends here. So you definitely have great articulation in the waist, big time. It's not too bad. Show you guys the other issue I had with him, this neck piece. They say it in TFW. DIY, do it yourself. For some reason, and I don't know why, but the bracket seems to be a little short, a little off. As you can see, that's that tab that comes over there that connects it when you put these together and you swing them around. But you should be able to push more of this in. And you can't, because it actually feels like it's bending the plastic. And what I found I had to do was, it looks like it's all scratched up or anything like that. That's because I had to actually get a Dremel and a file and file this down, because the way this was is, you can see, I don't know if you can see the left and right grooves there. I had to file that down because I don't know if it was too much plastic and it was used to so it grips that side. But all it was doing was making this slide out like this. So I actually had to grind it down so I'm not forcing it, because luckily there's no stress marks, but I'm afraid that it would stress along that top line or that lower line. That's the thing. It's like it's got some serious, just be careful, because it doesn't have, it's bending like that. I'm afraid it'll break there on the lower there. Plus it's connected to this piece so it can turn at the waist. And you're afraid that might break also. So definitely may have to do a little bit of filing just to get it down and have it work for you. Other than that, it does put some great height to it, and it's great for displaying, but the major points is it's loose there, from that clip there, this. It's little things, but it's the little things that add up. But the main thing that ticked me off was these fingers kept on falling off. And shouldn't do that, and the Crazy Devi one had the same issue. So whether you're spending $25 to $35 for just the fingers from Crazy Devi, or you're spending $30 to $40 for this whole set, the XP-01, you want to make sure your fingertips aren't coming off. But other than that, it's a nice set. It's a great add-on. It does add height to it. So I leave it up to you. But other than that, it's a nice set. 50-50 feel on it. If you're looking for something to add some height and everything, a little bit more detail to your Devastator, and not spending the $30 for each set from Crazy Devi, I would say go with this, but know what you're getting into. You may have to do some filing, some DIY, do it yourself. Of course, the TF source does claim they're not responsible if you're trying to do any work on the set. So if you break it, you bought it, folks. So be careful. All right. And again, the main thing that really upset me was this, because you couldn't fit it on. In trying to twist it, then you're actually twisting this off of him, not twisting the body. So just an FYI for that. All right, folks. Have a good one. Be safe, and look forward to your comments.